I get distracted and I want to procrastinate constantly. But then I don't get anything done and it really makes me feel bad about myself. I'm also somebody who has major problems relaxing. Sometimes it can make me feel really guilty to relax. I learned about the upper and lower bound in the book Effortless, which I finished, by the way. I never finish books, especially a nonfiction book, so props to me. Yeah, I no longer rely on motivation anymore just because it's very fleeting. It's not dependable. It was only until I read this book did I find more consistency, and I was like, oh my God, I'm doing it. Sometimes not well, but I'm still doing it. The author talks about how, yes, ideally we'd like to get all the shit done in one day, but we need to take into account the uncertainty of life. Sometimes life really does throw things at us that we didn't see coming, and that's why it's important to have like a minimum, because even when those things are happening, you still got a very low bar of what needs to be done, and it's actually more important to be consistent than like to get that much work done in one day. It's actually better to do a little bit every day, because then the momentum is really what's going to keep you going, as opposed to doing too much in one day that you're too tired from it to do it the next day. That will actually end up slowing you down. A lot of habit books talk about this. Like if you want to build a certain habit into your life, it's way easier to just focus on building it into your life first, as opposed to like, I'm gonna do this for 1 hour every day. No, don't do that, because it's not gonna happen. The trick is that you want your lower bound to be something that you can get done on a day where it's just like absolute chaos, and your upper bound to be challenging enough where it pushes you a little bit, not enough where it's like scary pushing, but like just a little bit outside your comfort zone, and you'll still be able to recover from the next day. Telling myself that I only have to do it for 5 minutes has been really helping me do it. That's 5 minutes more than I would have done. Yeah, definitely making the barrier of entry super low makes it easier for you to, okay, just like force yourself to do it, because you're like, it's only 5 minutes, whatever, it's fine. That's how I was able to finish the freaking book, because I would get into it and I'm like, okay, I'll read a little bit more. I guess starting is usually the most difficult part for me, is like getting there and doing it. But once I'm there, I do find myself getting really into it. Creating limits has really helped me with not feeling guilty about relaxing anymore. I have found that work and rest work together. Sometimes I'll be chilling and like I get all these ideas. Plus, I think when you slow down, you're able to figure out more ways to go faster and work more efficiently. So learning how to make things fun is actually gonna be a great way for you to keep doing them. And I have found that is really working, like from everything from exercise to making videos.
First thing we need to start with is the fact that fun is a feeling and it's not an activity. But we've all had experiences where something's off and an activity that seems like it would be fun doesn't end up feeling fun. And then on the flip side, we've had experiences where something that doesn't seem like it would be fun at all ends up feeling ridiculously fun.
That's why we're outside right now, because I really don't feel like editing this video. It's like no matter how many videos I make, it's still really hard to make them, especially like the beginning.
How's the novel going?
Not so well, but the procrastination course is coming along fabulously. And soon it will breed abject self-loathing, and then I'll just become a writing machine. It's her process.
I find that when I have footage that I really like, it makes me excited to edit. So it's like I have to dangle these carrots for myself if I ever want to get anything done. For exercise, it's always like having a good podcast or playlist. And if I like the actual like exercise routine, if like they do moves that I really like, it really just takes like a 5-minute warm-up video and I'm like really into the groove and I want to do more. A lot of this stuff has been really helping me, like be more consistent and feel better about myself. Everyone deals with procrastination, and if they don't, then good for them, I guess. I don't know what that's like. I think definitely setting the bar pretty low for yourself is like a great way to keep going.
As everybody knows, the tortoise eventually wins the race.
But yeah, anyway, until next time, bye.